Thank you very much, Mr. President. I mean, the proposal is absolutely ridiculous, to put it as mildest. What we're talking about here is the Green Party. It's a Green Party lobby, basically, trying to set rail as against road. And we know where they are. They're pro-rail, but they're not living in the real world. And I've seen them in my own country, in Ireland, where the Green Party came up with the most ridiculous suggestions, and they were in government, and they've been wiped out. Because with the Green Party had their way, and we talked about tachographs, and Mrs. Tickow was over there, if the Green Party had their way, they'd have a tachograph on a Fiesta, and that's the reality. They're not living in the real world. So, in view of the high number of amendments, I do hope that we'll be able to arrive at sensible conclusions and compromises. And as Mr. Petries Savannah, who's said on behalf of the shadow on behalf, what we're talking about here is nothing short of a farce. Look, Ireland and the UK, we're both island nations, and we built our infrastructure to handle trucks that are well above 4 metres or 4.65 metres to be precise. And the UK has taken no official stance in relation to the height issue. But why should a Transport Committee here come along at this 11th hour and tell us, island nations, you cannot transport goods on this road simply because there is no border? This flies absolutely in the face of the 4 freedoms of the European Union, and that is in relation to goods, people, services and capital. And I am absolutely sure that it would be not legally compliant with the treaties either. Restricting trade solely because of a border is something which belongs to another era in European history in the past. Now, in this regard, I very much welcome the arguments made by Corinne Wortmann-Kool and by Mrs. Meissner previously. Look, as regards the monster trucks, we can't call a halt to them. When you go to, for example, Sweden, Finland and the Baltic countries, they need these trucks from the point of view of the transport of their goods. We should not engage in a debate which puts rail against road, and that's what this debate is all about. As if road freight was something to be feared. Rail can coexist with road transport in order to bring products to the market. And I have a total of 7 amendments down. My office has had numerous discussions with Mr. Saravava and a number of other MEPs, and I'd like in particular to thank MEP Jacqueline Foster for her support on amendments number 180 and 362, which deal with allowing consenting member states to continue cross-border trade. Look, at the end of the day, what we're talking about here is the principle of subsidiarity. And subsidiarity is crucially important in an issue like this. Thank you, Chairman.
Mrs.